So let's start with the discussion now. This is the Epsilon NFA what we have. We need to convert this to the corresponding DFA. Step 1, start state of DFA equals epsilon closure of start state, Q naught now. I can write like this. So first step is this. So what is the epsilon closure of Q naught? Anybody can respond. What is the epsilon closure for Q naught quickly? Yes, epsilon closure for Q naught is Q naught, Q1, Q2. So it is a combined state again, one single state. Q naught, Q1, Q2 is the epsilon closure for Q naught. So now step 2, what has to be done? Map the input symbols to start state and continue. So now I just start working with that one. First state is Q naught, Q1, Q2. So delta of Q naught, Q1, Q2 with, observe properly what are the symbols available here. Earlier we used to have either AB or 0, 1, something like that. Here input symbols are changed. You have input symbols like plus, minus, 0 to 9, dot. Observe this. This is dot. This you should observe properly. This is dot. So you have 4 symbols now. You should write a transition for all these. So Q0, Q1, Q2 with plus and minus. I'm doing it for both now. Together I can do it because it's together, so I can do it that. So plus and minus, I'm just doing it. Check out that you can easily understand. Epsilon closure of delta of Q naught with plus minus union. Same thing. Hope you know that. So it is epsilon closure of delta of Q1 with a plus or minus union epsilon closure of delta of Q2 with plus minus. Is this clear? Now try to understand that epsilon closure of Q0 with plus minus is Q1. We need to obtain epsilon closure of Q1. I directly write it, or for your understanding purpose we write it, not an issue. So epsilon closure of Q1 union, this is null, union, again it is null. Got it? What is epsilon closure of Q1? Epsilon closure of Q1 is, what is it? Hope you're able to understand what I'm doing. It is Q1, Q2. Yes. So now Q1, Q2 is a new state what I have obtained, isn't it? I just make it bold. Then repeat the same with further thing. We had done epsilon closure of Q0, Q1, Q2 with plus minus. Now we need to do it for epsilon closure of Q1 not Q1, Q2 with dot. Epsilon closure of Q0 with dot union epsilon closure of Q1 with dot union epsilon closure of Q2 with dot. So again for this is Q0 with dot, there is no transition, but you have a transition for Q1 with dot. So Q0 with dot is null union. Q1 with dot is Q4. I need to obtain epsilon closure of Q4. What is epsilon closure of Q4? Q4 union. Again, if Q2 with dot is also not there, so it is again null. What is epsilon closure of Q4? Yeah, Q4 is Q3, Q4 or Q4, Q3, whichever you want you can tell. Next symbol is 0 to 9. We take together. Fine. Okay. Now, what is Q0 with 0 to 9? Q1 with 0 to 9 and Q2 with 0 to 9. We should just check it out. So it is Q0 with 0 to 9, Q1 with 0 to 9 and Q2 with 0 to 9. Now, What is the answer? We get it. I think Q0 with 0 to 9 is null. Union Q1 with 0 to 9 is Q1 itself. Q2 with 0 to 9 is Q3. Okay. So it is, I need to find epsilon closure of Q1. Epsilon closure of Q1 is Q1, Q2. I'm just skipping the step. Union. Epsilon closure of Q3 is Q3. So it is Q1, Q2, Q3. Again, you have got these, this is a new state, isn't it? So now what has to be done? This state over. Q0, Q1, Q2 is over. We need to just continue further with the next state, it is Q1, Q2. So we need to just write it for this. You have three input symbols, roughly I'm taking it as. So we should just check out with Q1, Q2 with 0 to 9, Q1, Q2 with plus minus, Q1, Q2 with dot. So plus minus I have done. I can easily say null because there is no transition for plus and minus in either Q1 or Q2. I have written directly null there. Next, Q1, Q2 with dot. What is Q1, Q2 with dot? Q1, Q2 with dot. Q1 with dot union Q2 with dot. That means it is epsilon closure of Q1 with dot union epsilon closure of delta of Q2 with dot. So epsilon closure Q1 with dot is Q4. Epsilon closure of Q4 is Q3, Q4, isn't it? Q3, Q4. Is the answer correct? Yes. Then you just move on with Q1, Q2 with 0 to 9. Q1 with 0 to 9 is Q1 itself. Q2 with 0 to 9 is Q3. So we should obtain epsilon closure of, I just write that part because it is a new thing, we have got it here. Epsilon closure of, so we should obtain Q1 with 0 to 9. Q1 with 0 to 9 is Q1 itself. So epsilon closure of Q1 we should obtain union with Q2 with 0 to 9 is Q3. Obtain epsilon closure of Q3. Epsilon closure of Q1 is Q1, Q2. Epsilon closure of Q3 is Q3. So it is Q1, Q2, Q3. We didn't get any new state here. Nothing to worry. Next state is Q3, Q4. Q3, Q4. Hope you're able to understand what am I doing. Q3, Q4. Q3, Q4 with plus or minus will be null. Again, Q3, Q4 with the dot is also null. Okay. Then we should check out Q3, Q4 with 0 to 9. Q3, Q4 with 0 to 9 is again Q3 with 0 to 9 is Q3 itself. So epsilon closure of Q3 is Q3. So Q4 with 0 to 9 is Q4. So this will be Q3, Q4. Hope this is proper. Which is the available next state to be taken? It is Q1, Q2, Q3. Q1, Q2, Q3 with dot plus minus epsilon. Sorry, dot plus minus and 0 to 9. Q1, Q2, Q3 with plus minus is null. Similarly, check Q1, Q2, Q3 with dot. Q1, Q2, Q3. So Q1 with dot is Q4. So the epsilon closure of Q4 is Q3, Q4 is already available. Q3, Q4. Then delta of Q1, Q2, Q3 with 0 to 9. Q1, Q2, Q3 with 0 to 9. Okay, we need to just obtain so many things for that. Just do it. It is check out. I just split it. It is epsilon closure of Q1 with 0 to 9 is Q1 itself. Union epsilon closure of Q2 with 0 to 9 is Q3. Q3 union epsilon, sorry, Q 3 with 0 to 9 is Q3 again. So now what to obtain? Epsilon closure of Q1 is Q1 Q2 Q1 Q2 union. Epsilon closure of Q3 is Q3 union. Again we should get epsilon closure of Q3, so it is Q3 itself. This is Q1 Q2 Q3. Okay. Shall I end the problem now? Shall I end the problem because there are no more new states? Yeah. So then step 3, we should check the final state. Oh, sorry. In this, Q3 is the final state. I forgot to mention that. This is final state. So now we need to just check the final states of DFA. This F. Which is the final state we will get it? Now we have 4. How many states we have? 4 states. Q0, Q1, Q2, Q1, Q2, Q1, Q3, Q4, Q1, Q2, Q3. In that, wherever Q3 is there, all those becomes final state. That is Q3, Q4, comma, Q1, Q2, Q3. Clear? So now, for these states, you write a DFA. Means to say, you draw a diagram. I hope the problem is clear. So let's start writing a DFA for this. This is step 4 anyhow. So epsilon closure of the start state what we had was Q0. I just draw it Q0, Q1, Q2. Q0, Q1, Q2 with plus minus. Plus minus is Q1, Q2. So Q0, Q1, Q2 with dot is Q3, Q4. So Q3 is final state also. Q3, Q4 is final state. Dot. Then Q0, Q1, Q2 with 0 to 9 is Q0, Q1, Q3. Q1 with Q1, Q2 with plus minus is null. So this is dot. Q3, Q4 with dot is null, plus minus is null. 0 to 9 is Q3, Q4 itself. Q1, Q2, Q3 with plus minus is null. Q1, Q2, Q3 with dot is Q3, Q4. My part of work is done. Any clarification with this?